Welcome back to the channel. We're here doing some Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Yeah, so we're going to continue. We're on the prison planet, so we're going to continue our journey here. This goes to the main level. I think we've kind of cleared everything else out here except for that. So we're going to head there now to the main level.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
We did get our navigator a while back, and that is amazing. Take guard and even have time to draw weapons. Tactics come as a surprise. Corpse uniform decorated with a winter scale coat of arms. Okay. So let's see. I don't think this way goes anywhere really to speak of. This is kind of sealed off here. Oh, we can build a bridge. We can pick the lock. Let's pick the lock and go into Warden's office and see what we can find. Okay, so there's some goods. That looks like a pretty decent weapon. Let's see. Oh, it's terribly short range though. Is that like a... It's like a pistol shotgun. Alright, I'm not going to equip any of that yet. Then there's an open. My brethren, the dawn is not ultimate guidance to new existence. These enemies. Yes, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Yeah, I guess so. How long for this, my dear brethren? What are... Thank the throne, normal-looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. Oh man. The cat teeth smile and drops his weapon and holds his hands out in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, look at this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, you know, play along. But that's all it was, play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medina, nor the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over so we can get back to ourselves and quietly do the rest of our time. Pascal inquires too merely. Does the fact that this serf is presently confined and therefore has previously betrayed the trust of the Imperium servants need to be vocalized, or is that evident to the late persons initiated in the sacred mysteries of logic? A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. I mean, low-born speech is muddled with colors that conceal his true darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he's using his wiles on us as well. But I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Pah! Why soil your tongue about that heretic? But if you insist, here's how it is. The warden of this here prison, the Honorable Master Castiglio, was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things in the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, punch in the chompers from the guards, work again. With the new one, do you know what his first degree was? He introduced lunches and dinners by the 9 devils. That's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit it with the teeth punching. The warden forbade them. Instead, the overseer started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their picks harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it? They put together a list of best workers. And if someone on that list showed good behavior, then that's when they get promoted to an optimate. That's the upper crust among us jailbirds. Oh, that's how it was at first. Then the warden decided that it's the optimates, not the guards, who would be in charge of the punishments. And that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work. It was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiffs stiffs kicking it a week, and now we were lucky if we got only 50. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castellicus moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the Optimates are saints, and who will behold the truth. And he started talking to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them, and that's the whole stop story. But I knew from the moment he let us have dinners, oh, this won't end well. Idra nods knowingly. That old codger's right. Whenever nobles start giving handouts to commoners, something always goes wrong. She noticed you're looking catches herself. I mean, with all due respect, your lordship, no offense intended. Well, how can the lowly jailbirds hope to help your noble self? I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're, how should I put it, different from the rest of the prisoners in the place. They're all petty thieves from Rackman, Menoris, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now, we, your noblest, are cut from a different cloth together. We're fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you we're on Footfall Station? You know Footfall, the only shipyard and the best market in all the Koronus Expanse? Yes. So, we're on Footfall. You can find some very serious, business-like minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount on some of the very special goods. What kinds of very special people? The most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? That's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There's no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive? But cutting throats together, now that's anti-counterproductive. Well, their joint efforts to lead them in the excess of spoil, so they need to dispose of somehow. And I, your noblest, just happen to know someone who handles such kinds of dealing on behalf of the very serious people. Alright. Oh, that's great to hear, your nobleness. That's just great. Now, there's a true aristocrat, not a warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's a district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of the holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wasted no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So Footfall, the Shadow Quarters, there's a bar there, built into the remains of an old ship. In that bar, in the back room, a certain Rizla does her business. Tell her Grandpa Baklava said hello. You'll be your favorite client in the blink of an eye. There you are. Well, your nobleness. Huh. Well, I'm going to follow the iconoclast. Thanks. We are most grateful, your nobleness. Oh man, glasses at you so much. Skeptically, and smiles and leaves. Okay. I mean, that's feels weird. Things like that feel weird to just like send them to the ship. I mean, they were prisoners, but. There's goods here somewhere. There it is. Let's just use.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
None of those are really that interesting.
This is intriguing.
Wait. Huh. What does that do? None of them can use it. Wait, that's not the right person. She can use it. I don't see what does consent do? I don't know what consent does. Oh, this one she's got, the arc lightning is very, very powerful. So I think we're gonna leave it at that. Alright, so let's, so what do we wanna do here? We wanna, can we, is this the way we can go here? Or not? To the open pit. Yeah, I don't wanna go to open pit yet.
Keep your wits about you.
We don't want to do that yet, I don't think. Build a bridge. Alright, to the barracks. We'll go to the barracks. Means of 1 mil too lavish for a hive world, let alone a prison colony. Is this where we've already been, maybe? Yeah, we've already been here, because those are the ones that we killed earlier. Huh. Okay, so that just takes us back where we've been. Alright. So I guess we are going to the open pit now. I don't know if we can get over here yet. Alright. Let's go to the pit. Well, that looks kind of bad. Yeah, this is the place that most of those other
Always keep your eye on the prize.
There's some prisoners that I guess we'll have to fight, probably. Warden Castilia. I told you, Evie. They are hiding so much from us arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of ribs and useless admonitions. This is back to you. Almost sounds like almost soft. He listed everything was in front of him. He needs the prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she's different. She spoke with me like no one had ever had before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What? And I finally realized he's not alone and turns to you. He's clutching the long, thin, metallic rod with blood dripping off it. We have guests from the Von Valencia ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It is important that you feel everything, including your other eye. Warren's worlds are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices as they coughingly cries. This place holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out the words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contained the priceless treasure, the most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after centuries-long search. Such dreadful shades, Cassia recoils and covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they're putrescent decor, and these people, their colors are oozing with madness, despair, and doom. I mean, how do you know who I am? Lies have many faces, but there's one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of the truth would come here sooner or later. It's on the table. My sincerest apologies. Where are matters? Please allow me to introduce Yvain of Winterscale, the younger son of Caligula's Winterscale, in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. How dare you, contemptible peasant? For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay a hundredfold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is equal parts indignant and frightened. That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come of this naive attempt to negotiate with heretics. However, Yvain appears to still be alive. If we make haste, we may still yet save him. Having a kind of House Winter scale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial. Step away from the warden sneers and glances at the main young man. Hostage, how rude. Young Winter Scale is my guest, my dearest friend. He came here to visit an old acquaintance and have a heartfelt talk. And I am merely showing him appropriate hospitality to commemorate our reunion. As I echo the words, Yvain was thought I would moan. What madness. You truly want to know? He becomes more animated, runs his hands through his matted hair. You note that it has been some time since he last trimmed his nails. It was my garden, where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. That was before I realized there was no future, and that not in the sense that ordinary people understand. We are too attached to this life, the limitations of our weak bodies, the short-sightedness of eyes that can scarcely see. It's also insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach through cleansing and sacrifice. Do you understand? They are my optimates, saints who will guide the flock at our fated hour. Listen, can you hear? You can't. They're crying out, calling. It's just that their cries are not meant for your ears. They cast their voices out there, beyond the edge of glass in the transparent quiet. There they are heard. There their call is answered. Rogue Trader, every moment spent talking to Sarah could be a moment we spent destroying him and committing this place to purifying flames. Isn't it time we get started? The pit. The warden's gaze bores into you as he smiles, corners us. You're too late, enemy of the truth. The bastion is already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail to reclaim relic now that it rests in the hands of the devout. This is Aurora. Oh, so you managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess designs without even knowing who she is. But it's too late now. You can never attain sight. You will never accept your fate. He suddenly stirs in a predatory beast. I do not like it when people elect the prophetess Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of truth. Will raise his hand and main people will start thrashing about in their death throes. Time for what is past. Ultimates give your power to the harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth or become awash in blood.
Suffer not the heretic to live. Spare none of them.
Okay, Argenta fights first. I mean, where am I going to put her? I'm going to put her up here, I think. And then I can prepare here. I think we put him up here, maybe. And then she's gonna go. You put him right here. Put him right here. Put her right there for now. And we got her. So we'll put her right here. Okay, we're actually going to move her over here, I think, which I probably should have done to begin with. Then we're going to use that. We're going to do this. How are we going to hit the most of them?
Doubt is for the weak.
Well, she hit one person. That's kind of cool out of all the shots. Awesome of her, might add. So, we're going to go ahead and do that.
Commands, I act.
Ow. Ow.
At your beck and call. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, I parried it.
It will be done.
Parried it.
Indeed.
They're kind of spread out, aren't they?
I'm not so sure. Not this Scryer's job. What is this foreboding? Long unfortunate turn of fate.
Alright, we'll take that. And then we're gonna add dodge to
But
him.
of course,
And then
will do.
Pain and duty go hand
dude, they're
in
hitting me instead of themselves, which is unusual. Alright, so let's see.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. That is foolishness.
Ah.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Alright. So Malachi now.
I will do like you.
Alright, what happened there? Wait. Oh, crap.
It will be done.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Cogitation failed.
Let's bring him up here and do this.
Administration is a horrid task.
Request approved.
Alright, what do I want to do here?
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, ha! Destroyed it and hit him. Did some damage to him. Now the bad part is that she is like right here.
How dare you!
I didn't expect him to teleport right there.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Okay, so Alabar is going to do cleave here.
Victory is reduced to dust.
High momentum.
And then, can he get over here?
I'm not interested. Someone else can do this. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Looks like he's just right outside his range, isn't he?
I'd rather not. I'm not interested.
Oh.
Indeed.
Okay. We could have actually done that, but I'm not going to do that.
That is not my destiny. There is movement in the Imperium. Anything else?
Oh.
Stop it! It'll leave a scar.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
How did she... Like, how was that a parry? Can I use this on myself?
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Of course he parried it. He parried that too? Oh my god. Well, let's try it one more time. Alright, finally got him. It took a... Oh my god, there's another one? Seriously? I honestly probably would not have put myself in that position if I thought there was another one. Okay, let's see.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
At your beck and call.
Do not dare ask. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Wait, let's do this first.
I'll see to it personally.
On it.
There's 3 more guards I need to take out somehow or other.
Explorers know one route forward. The Omnissiah knows, comprehends all.
Doubt is for the weak.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
I should have done that first probably, but I didn't.
me. Farewell.
Alright, there's another one of them down. One over here still. There's two more I need to take down.
Will do.
Okay, I need to watch that.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And there's another one. You see, I still need to destroy those lenses.
If only that were possible. I'm afraid not. That is foolishness.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
At your back and forth.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My encompasses are not that universal. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
Oh wow, he hit pretty hard there, didn't
Hold
he?
on! Stay with us!
I need to get him over here.
Anything else? Be gone.
Okay, that's it, I guess, isn't it? I mean, other than cleaning up these two guards.
Stop mocking me.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Uh,
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Power resides in the
don't know
will
what
of
that
the
does.
righteous. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Alright, let's keep going. Still didn't get him. Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I figured he'd be able to hold up a little better to melee than that, since he is kind of a melee character. But I was wrong.
I refuse.
Can I get line of targets? I don't know that I can. Let's.
I won't compromise my principles. It's as good as done.
Let her do her like.
If I may,
Let her do her like fry him with her mind power thing. Okay, I can't believe I had somebody drop, but that's okay. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling from the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now he remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Winterscale of Koronus, greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Uruk 5, the station was awash in the mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was glad still to see such rare colors on my home. However, now his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul. For he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less. Lady Cassia, I presume, the sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, vain and sway and shame, I find myself not at my best. There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances. Serve your strength. Finish him off. Oh god. And serve your strength. You are wounded and need help. Wounded? I would have phrased it differently altogether. Tortured and maimed, perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burned out? That was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. It is either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious in the pain. The warden, my friend, he could convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Speaking is a drug. He continued stubbornly. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. I will take my leave. He nods, giving into oblivion. That was kind of a... Turns to me, Lord Valencius, I require some time alone with my thoughts. And your posted place, however, does appear to be anything of note. Your eyes drawn to the shards of enormous lens scattered around the broken device. At first you were uncertain what troubles you, but suddenly a realization the glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same with the shards of an unknown broken object you found near the door of Von Valencius' desk. What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you interested in Eldar Trazel if he knows what you're looking at? He hesitantly makes a connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. Idra bites her lip. I see it too. Whatever that thing in your study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? What? Eldar says, he takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out a hasty sputter. It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the arch enemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this I cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on now, Abildard. Remember what she was like. Idra's smile betrays her grief, but at the same time, strange and known. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate caught up with her at the end. She would have gone headfirst into the black hole if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with the words of your fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodore's possible heresy. Well, I mean, they are rogue traitors. I mean, that's kind of what they do. I guess. I don't know. Life must be so easy for your sanctimonious preachers. With W's trinket and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. There's enough venom and interest voiced to poison the entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the archenemy, a person who has tainted themselves. This can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them as a heretic and call it a day, except your friend. I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side even for a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying your memory. You weren't surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and moved on. Idra's rise. Too soon to cast accusations of heresy. Sure, why go through trouble trying to make sense of anything when you can just like, okay. Malachi, don't be so naive. Theodore kept an unsanctioned witch by her side like a pet. Do you really believe she wouldn't think twice about crossing the line in other ways? Walk away from the device. Okay. Merely man does not stir, bound in shackles. The black near his head reads, Most Holy Prophet and Optimate Tactician. Okay, that's pretty good armor. It's weird that it's 25%. This is 20%. What I'm wearing is 20%, and reduces incoming average by average of 15%. That was 25% and still 15%. And that's a noble sword, which actually hits a little harder than the chain sword. That one's kind of cool, to be honest with you. Loot first. Gold man's appearance is ghastly, yet it's evident that he was cared for after this mutilation. Huh, the Toby pattern. I'd like to look at the gear I've got. See, I should have some. I think there should be a couple of more things here. Right here. And then somewhere in here. Is it? I have a hard time finding. There's goods. I have a hard time finding goods on the screen, to be honest with you. And then. More over here. Okay. That's all of it here. And then
is there money to be made?
There's a door open. We can open the door.
The machine gun grants me insight.
I always keep my options open.
Operation successful.
Killed by poison gas. Some more goods. Alright, let's see here. I think that's everything in this room, isn't it? Let's look at this real quick, and then we're gonna go. Alright, to the main level. And then we go back to our ship. Pilot Raquel. Your lordship, the rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. Is Lord Brinsker alive? Is he alright? He is safe and in one piece. I'm not sure he's in one piece. I think that's kind of an... I should receive him to get on my ship, so ready to show. He's alive but badly wounded. Help people get into my ship. It will be done immediately. Thank you for letting me know, your lordship.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Turn to the voidship. Alright. I mean, I kind of just want my people to get along together. I don't want them to, like, be fighting. Okay, so we are here. So, now we've got this that we haven't done anything here. We got this unidentified void ship, which... got that. We're gonna actually end the video here. We'll come back and we'll continue this next time. Appreciate you joining us. We'll see you then.